I'd like to shout out my mom, who has worked at the VA right off of Zinfandel Boulevard, right near the Mather Air Force Base. And she has been a physician who has served members of the military for decades. And as a young kid, I got to visit my mom at work. And I got to see the way a lot of our former veterans were treated. I'm talking about veterans that served in Iraq, Afghanistan, the Vietnam War, the Korean War. And I got to tell you something, General. It was really sad to see the way our country has neglected people that have served. And in my lifetime, I have found that the ideas of diplomacy or negotiation, these characters or values that we use first, have never really been the place. And it's always been military intervention first. And when I see the patients that my mom works with every day, I would love to live in a country where it's diplomacy and negotiation first, military intervention and force last. But sadly, I feel like it's always been the inverse. General McChrystal, to take us out, do you feel there will be a time in this country where that inverse does happen?
I don't think that's always been the case. I understand your perception, though, because the wars are such big things. I think there's been a heck of a lot of diplomacy, but the reality is, in every case, that ought to be what we lean into. That ought to be our first and best pitch of the game, because the people that your mother does so much to serve, they're our brothers, our sisters, our mothers, our fathers, our kids. They are part of us. So when we go to war, a bit of us goes. And so I think that the idea that we need to do everything we can, both to be the kind of people we can be, but also to protect the rest of us, that's the key thing.